If you're shopping for a car mono amplifier, you've probably noticed something weird. Almost every brand claims high power, crisp bass, and professional-grade performance. But here's what they don't tell you. Most of these amps can't actually handle real-world subwoofer loads without overheating or cutting out. Today, we're cutting through the noise.
Product number 1, Boss R110M. Let's start with the Boss Audio Systems R110M, a budget-friendly monoblock amp that's been flying off shelves. At just under $65, it promises 1100 watts max output and supports both RCA and speaker-level inputs, which makes it super easy to hook up even if your head unit doesn't have preamp outputs. If you want solid entry-level power without breaking the bank, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you specifically. The MOSFET power supply ensures clean, stable current delivery, and the 2 ohm stability means you can run most aftermarket subwoofers without frying the amp. Plus, it includes a remote bass knob, low-pass crossover, and thermal protection, all essentials for daily driving with a bump. With over 500 units sold last month, it's clearly popular among first-time installers. Now, some people complained about inconsistent RMS output. Real-world testing often shows it struggles to hit full power at 2 ohms without distortion. Here's the thing though, for a $65 amp, expecting audiophile-grade performance is unrealistic. It's not built for competition-level bass, but it'll definitely wake up your factory sub. This is perfect for you if you're upgrading from stock audio and want noticeable improvement without complex wiring or a huge budget. Skip this one if you're running dual subs or pushing over 500 watts RMS. You'll outgrow it fast. For the price, it's a solid starter amp.
Product number 2, Orion Cobalt CBA 2000.1D. If the Boss amp felt a bit underpowered for your setup, the Orion Cobalt CBA 2000.1D steps it up significantly. Priced at $120, this Class D monoblock delivers 500 watts RMS at 1 ohm. That's real, usable power for serious bass lovers. It's also 124 ohm stable, meaning it adapts to almost any sub-configuration without breaking a sweat. Here's why this matters for you specifically. The adjustable low-pass filter and built-in bass boost let you fine-tune your sound exactly how you like it, whether you're into deep hip-hop or punchy rock. The included remote bass knob is a nice touch, no more crawling under the dash to adjust levels. With a frequency response down to 10 Hz, you'll feel notes most amps can't even reproduce. Now, some people complained about the mounting screws not being included and the lack of detailed instructions. Definitely a hassle if you're DIYing. Here's the thing though. Once it's installed, the performance speaks for itself. It runs cool even at high volumes thanks to efficient Class D design and thermal protection. This is perfect for you if you're running a single high-power sub around 500 watts RMS and want clean, adjustable output. Skip this one if you need multi-channel support or plan on expanding to a full component system later. At this price, it's a killer value for dedicated sub power.
Product number 3 was a solid option, but the next one on my list might actually be even better for tight spaces, the CT Sounds CT1000.1D. At just 11.7 inches long and under 2.2 inches tall, this compact beast packs 1000 WRMS at 1 ohm. Don't let the size fool you, it's built like a tank. Here's why this matters for you specifically. The small footprint makes it ideal for trucks, hatchbacks, or any vehicle where space is tight. Despite its size, it delivers 650 W at 2 ohms and 350 W at 4 ohms, so it scales well with different sub-setups. The MOSFET power supply and proprietary heat dissipation keep it running cool, even during long bass-heavy sessions. Now, some people complained about the fan being audible at idle, a faint whir that you'll only notice in complete silence. Here's the thing though, it only kicks in when needed, and the trade-off is reliable performance under load. The 4-way protection circuitry gives peace of mind against voltage spikes or overheating. This is perfect for you if you want serious power in a small package and don't mind a slight fan noise. Skip this one if you're going full competition grade. You'll want more than 1000 W. But for most street systems, this amp punches way above its weight.
Product number 4, Teramp's Smart 3 Bass. We're getting into high-performance territory with the Teramp's Smart 3 Bass, a 3000 watt RMS monster that supports multi-impedance from 0.5 to 2 ohms. Yes, you heard that right, half an ohm stable. This isn't just an amp, it's a power plant for your trunk. Here's why this matters for you specifically. If you're running multiple subs or a high-demand DVC setup, this amp can handle it without breaking stride.
The Smart 3 bass uses advanced Class D efficiency to deliver massive power while staying relatively cool. It includes a full suite of controls: low-pass crossover, bass boost, phase shift, and a precise level control, so you can dial in studio-quality tuning. Now, some people complained about the complex wiring requirements. You'll definitely need 1.0 AWG power cables and a 200A fuse. Here's the thing though, this amp demands proper installation. If you're not experienced, hire a pro. Cutting corners here risks your car's electrical system. This is perfect for you if you're building a high-end system or competing in SPL events. Skip this one if you're a beginner or just want background music, it's overkill. But for raw, reliable power, this is one of the best in its class.
Product number 5, AudioZone ZE1001. The AudioZone ZE1001, a sleeper hit at just $86. It claims 2,000 watt max, but delivers an honest 1,000 watt RMS at 1 ohm, making it a great mid-range option. It's 1 to 4 ohm stable, so it works with almost any subwoofer setup you throw at it. Here's why this matters for you specifically. The Class D design keeps it efficient and compact, while the MOSFET power supply ensures clean signal delivery. It includes thermal, overload, and short circuit protection, all critical when pushing high power. The low-pass crossover and bass boost let you shape your sound, and the remote knob is included, which is rare at this price. Now, some people complained about the plastic terminal blocks feeling flimsy, not ideal for high current connections. Here's the thing though, as long as you tighten them properly and don't over-torque, they hold up fine. It's a minor build compromise for a huge price advantage. This is perfect for you if you want near competition power without the premium price tag. Skip this one if you're running multiple high-wattage subs in parallel. You might need more headroom, but for a single 800 to 1000 watt sub, it's an absolute steal.
So which one should you pick? The Boss R110M is great for beginners on a budget. The Orion Cobalt offers the best balance of power and features under $120. The CT Sounds CT1000.1D wins for compact builds. The Taramps Smart 3 bass is for serious bass heads who need 3,000 watts. And the AudioZone Z1000.1 delivers killer value at under $90. Pick based on your power needs and installation skill, not just the specs on the box.